Yo, crypto nation and mining family, what is going on? What up, what up, what up? All you happy hashers out there. Wow, looks like my audio is like super crispy today. Ooh, yeah, super crispy. I had to turn that bad boy down. So I'm trying not to blow out your guys' eardrums, but wow, that is loud today. I don't know what's going on, but man, I'm like right back to where I used to be. Hopefully my audio sounds okay, guys. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. Definitely, as you guys are sliding on in here, definitely smash that Lizzie like button and all that good stuff. And, you know, out of all the hash rate I can grow on this channel, the one thing I can't grow is my subscriber count without your help. So, yo, if you're new here, you know what to do. Yo. So, we got some pretty cool stuff that we're going to be diving on into today. I had gotten a package in the mail that I was not expecting in any way, shape, or form. And pleasant surprise. I'm not going to bore you with I'm going to slit the box open. And the other box on opening, that was kind of cool because, you know, that was the FPGA. But Ospray actually sent some more stuff over. Pretty cool. I'm very thankful. I wasn't even expecting it. Like I said, was not expecting this at all. So I've got some wires. There's some screws in here. And oh. Got some Noctua fans. So bam. Industrial Noctua style fans. Awesome. They're 3,000 PWM fans. And we'll go ahead and give you guys what you really want, you know, which is the head flick. Yo. Oh, came out with the whole thing. Huh. Let's take that out. So, definitely brand new fans. It's the first time I'm actually like pulling this bad boy out of the box. I have not actually had my hands on a Noctua industrial fan before. You know, I mean, I always thought, you know, Noctua is Noctua, but it's really not that thick. It's probably like, do I have my measuring tape right here? I might be able to measure this out if I do. Either that, I have moved it. Yep, it looks like I moved it. But panda flick. So I'm gonna be putting these bad boys onto the FPGA today. Yo, so we're gonna have some cool stuff going on. I'll have to, of course, turn off the miner and all that good stuff. But we'll go ahead and do a quick little, I know, shameless shill because I mean these guys sent over some fans and stuff. I mean, I might as well shill them a little bit, right? So let me do this really quick so I can see the chat still. Bam. And then come on up over to Ospray Electronics .io, and if you want to get right to it, / crypto mining machines, and it should bring you right to here. And if any of this stuff interests you in any way, shape, or form, do check out, I do have links down below in the description. It'll get you guys some discounts. So certainly check out my little discount codes down below. Everything is actively good right now. So yeah, I've had a few people already kind of confirm that it does work and all that stuff, but nobody's like bought anything with it. So I mean, it's like these are not like your cheapest mining rigs out there, but they are very power efficient and they got great hash rate. And they're repurposed FPGAs. So FPGAs that would have had issues on their original PCB boards, they've taken off the FPGA core and then reballed them onto new PCBs that have been more tailored to supply the powers and the grounds, which was a lot of the FPGAs issues was power delivery burning up. I had two BCUs that had burnt up on me because the board broke. Power trace shorted out, sends all that power to ground. Kapooey, cracked die. So you can even sit there, and if you got some BCUs, you can send that stuff over to them, get it up onto a fresh board. This way you don't have to worry about, you know, having a subpar PCB for your FPGA. They don't have any coupons for the reballing services that they have on there, but you can send your FPGAs to them, and they will do this service for you too. So awesome stuff. What's up, Golden Wolf? Good morning from Seattle. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. So awesome stuff here. So I mean, if you wanted to have if you had a FPGA, a VU33P, VU35, even I think a VU9, you just got to get a hold of them anywhere from 450 to like 550. I think I remember that at some point in time they were like 550. So I don't know if that's just on some of the older ones. Oh no, we got the 9UP. Okay, no, 450 for everything. So if you got a VU9 to a VU13, which that's the BCU, and the water block variation and a non-water block variation, and then you had the VU33, which is the Forest Kitten, and I forget what the VU35 was, which is the one that I currently have is the VU35. Very power efficient. I mean, we're talking gigahash for under 1,000 watts. So a typical HP power supply will be able to run this. It's amazing. Now, if you are running on 110, you might need a couple of HP power supplies, or you're going to grab yourself a standard power supply that you're tricking it to stay on all the time, and at 1,600 watts to be able to run on the 110. You know, anything from 1,200 to 1,600 watts. I've got my stuff running on 220, so I don't have that particular issue. So this stuff, great equipment. I haven't had any real issue at all running the stuff. The software is super clean to deal with, guys. If you guys have never dealt with ASICs, this is the simplicity of running the ASICs or a preset up FPGA with its own dashboard. Now, whenever I was starting off with my BCUs, I was running everything in Linux. So I had to basically do all the programming myself. What I like about the Ospray stuff, look at that. It's clean. This is what you're greeted with after you log in. So here are, like, depending on your model, if you have the E100 or the E300, if you have the E100, you'll just see one hash board in here. If you happen to have bought a second hash board, so on and so forth, you know. And you can sit there and set up your power for the FPGAs on there. You can set up temperatures on there, so it'll shut off if it hits a certain temperature. Pretty nice. Come down to here, you can have it on auto fan settings, or you can put it onto a custom curve, which is pretty nice itself. And then this is like setting up the pool, your wallet, all that worker ID stuff, and then you can put your FPGA core clock. That's your overclocking feature. And then you can sit there and rock it out into here, and you're looking at, you know, your actual dashboard for your miner itself. So you can see that with all three hash boards, I've been averaging around 40 gigahash on Itka. And is it a coin that I'm going to be holding on to? No. It's nothing that it's just something that's profitable with the FPGA, right? So here, you know, it's like it's just going to keep on reporting until it kicks back a share. Once it kicks back a share, it'll show that all that good stuff. Here's where you would come in and do your firmware updates on everything. And super straightforward for all of this. Then you've got your system settings on this. You can kind of go through all of that, password resets. Then you got your diagnostics. If you're having any issues, you can see if it's anything to do with what's been loaded up onto the memory card that's in there. Or, it's like if you got a corrupted program for whatever reason. Down to just trying to get it to do its call outs. So you're just kind of, it gives you some tools to be able to do everything. Then you can, of course, sign out. Very clean dashboard. I like how this actually looks. It's just as clean as getting into a Bitmain machine, realistically. Super freaking clean, right? And this is pretty it's like I really can't just like shill it out enough on how clean this is. I've messed with other miners that were an all-in-one miner that you're using this program to fire up this program so that it communicates with this program and then it'll start mining. Like the grid seed miners, some of the OG Bitcoin miners out there, right? They are not very straightforward on getting them set up and starting to hash. So just kind of be aware that a lot of these mining miners from back in the day aren't this nice. So it's like if you're getting into some of this FPGA stuff, like this would be the cleanest way to do it. And next to doing, like, I think, it's like, I believe Ice River had some FPGAs, it's like a lot of the FPGAs, when they're done up by a company and they've loaded up their own interface software on there, it makes running them so much nicer versus, I want to mine this coin. Let me find the developer of that coin. I mean, not the Bitstream developer. Ask him, pay him for a license to be able to run the software, and then I've got to load up the software. Through JTAG, so I'm using one program, and then I'm firing up whatever associated programs that needs to run the mining software on there. Yeah, it really wasn't straightforward with it, but this I like this a lot. So if you guys get down on to some of this FPGA stuff, man, certainly smash that lizard like button. Yo. So what am I doing here today? Of course, we're going to be putting on these Noctua fans, and I'm going to be basically seeing if I just swap out the fans, is the temperatures going to get unhappy? Am I going to have to shut down the miner and then downclock it just a little bit? Just so that I'm bringing it back into more efficiency modes, right? So I might be bringing power limits down and core clock down just to make the miner more stable. We'll have to see. These fans do not move as much air as the stock fans, but they're quieter. So we'll have to see if the trade-off is truly worth it, right? That's what we're going to find out here. At what, it's like, how much do you lose? And like, because there's an efficiency rating on the miners depending on how far you're pushing the hash rate on them. If you start overclocking them really good and it's liking the frequency on it, you can actually get way more efficiency out of running it full tilt versus trying to downclock it for noise level and this, that, and the other. So Golden Wolf going, listening while I'm cooking. Nice. Very nice. So, the first thing I got to do is stop the miner. I've got to stop the miner and then let it cool down, because the last thing you want to do, guys, is just unplug your miner and then start working on it. The the FPGA core, or if you're dealing with an ASIC, your ASIC core is still blistering hot. You just turned off the miner and there's still heat radiating out. And now you turn the cooling fans off. That's why if you can't turn the miner off, the mining program off, not the miner itself, and stop it from hashing, then just pull the Ethernet cord out so that it's no longer communicating, and it's going to force it to just start downclocking itself, and it'll stop mining. That's going to be the best way to deal with it. This way, you know that the cooling fins are at a reasonable level. And the first thing you want to do is just kind of listen for the fans to drop RPM. And that tells you that it's within a reasonable range. You can now safely unplug the sucker. As soon as it starts to, the fans calm down. Like right now, the miner stopped on this thing, right? So I can show it to you. And the fans are still like full tilt right now. Absolutely full tilt. I don't know if it'll show. Yeah. So the fan level is at fan level 5. So it's still just cranking along right now. Board temps are starting to drop down. The FPGA temp is slowly dropping down. I wonder if it auto. Oh, here we go. We're really dropping down. We're in the 50C range, and I just heard the fans starting to downclock. That's what I'm waiting for. It's like I'd like to hear them just get a little quieter than where they're at right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Now we're getting even quieter. So that's what you're looking for. Is that as soon as it starts dropping RPM, like I said, means it's down. It's done. It's done hashing. There's no more workload going through the chipset, and it can now wick away the heat real efficiently. Oh yeah, look, that fan is so quiet right now, unbelievable. And we're right at that 40C, right? The cooling fins are pretty decent. There are big ass cooling fins in there. So we're gonna see about putting this all together now. Now that it's definitely down hashed a little bit. Yep, we're under 40C on all but one hash board. Oh, look at that. I almost can't even, like, I could hear it. It just turned the fans down even further now. Oh yeah, everything is under 30 degrees Celsius. We're good. Voltage regulator temps is under 40C. VPGA core under 40C. Board temp sitting around 30C. Oh yeah. Now, since it's idling and all the fans have ramped down, now I can sit there and turn this off and put these other fans on. So give me one moment, guys. I just got to go on the other side of this wall. So I'm going to be right behind this camera. So don't do anything without me. Don't get crazy over here. I'll be right back. All right, so yes, this is a Bitmain power supply. It's a 1600 watt power supply that is running it all on 220. So, and it is the power supplies aren't really that loud, and I have a bunch of them. So nice, good power delivery on this. None of the plug ends on the power supply were burnt. So I figured this one was an amazing candidate to go onto this miner right here, and has been just fine, absolutely fine. So now I got to make a little bit of room for this bad boy to come up onto the desk here. I should probably face this thing like this, and then Maybe even get like some product placement by turning this thing like this, and it'll be like this like product placement style of showing stuff off. Let's see if this works. And all right. Let me turn a filter on. I didn't have this set up all the way yet. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, I do have it. All right, cool. All right, cool. Excellent. Perfect. So here we got the Ospray electronics. This is my FPGA. So if you guys have not checked it out, you got to look at my last video of what's in the box, and you'll see me taking this bad boy apart, and even, oop, I have it right here. Even finding a cap for a for thermal paste, and I still have to. Oop! I forgot to send out something to. I believe I was supposed to. Oh, I believe I sent for like a. Was it who was it? I know it was somebody. Hold on here. Hold on here. I think it might have been Jason the Tiger Osborne that I was supposed to send something to, and I forgot to, because that's just how I am. Oh yeah, I certainly did. So after this, I've got to send $10 worth of Bitcoin to Jason the Tiger Osborne because I forgot, and I promised him that I would, because he made a good guess. I forgot all about that. Dang it! I knew there was something I was forgetting. I knew it. It's all good. It's all good. So let's go ahead and check out this. So these are the stock fans on here. They are Ospray branded, so they do have the Ospray logo on there. So we are going to, and I think it's exit on this side. Yeah, it blows out this direction. So I just got to make sure the fans, everything are blowing this direction, and we're good to go. And let's go ahead and do this. So typically on a set of fans, it has an arrow of what way the fan blade spins and which way the airflow goes. So the airflow is going this way. So I've got to make sure like this one goes on like this. And the cables damn near reach all the way over. Now, are these two fans any different from each other? Is this one got like a long fan on there and then the other one's short? Or how does this work? How does this work? Well, they're both pretty long. All right. They definitely are very long cables. All right, cool. Yeah. But the fans are completely different thicknesses, so you're going to be able to tell right off the bat that, let me see if I can get a good top-down illustration on it. But you can see that it's almost like I can almost put my pinky finger between the chassis and the fan now. So you are losing a little bit of distance on the fan blades. So the fan blades, the pitch is not as aggressive on this. That's what makes it quieter. Is as soon as you start making the pitch of the blade a little bit more aerodynamic, it makes them quieter. And it basically, you've got to spin them faster to get the same airflow. So on this particular unit, they're not spinning them up to match the speed. They're just doing this to make them quieter. And it still has a pretty decently aggressive fan blade pitch. So let's go ahead and start getting into it, because I'm curious on how nice this is going to be. So they gave me some cables here. It looks like they're like just standard extension cables. And then a bunch of screws. Are they like the same? Oh, no, no. They are definitely shorter screws. So they're definitely giving you shorter screws to play with, which is cool. So let's go ahead and start taking these other fans off. Got my little screwdriver here. And I will be taking them with, I'm going to put these grill covers on just because I do believe in grill covers. Stops you, somebody else, or if you got animals like me, from getting curious. And it's actually pretty easy to do. I mean, you're only taking out some screws and just unplugging and plugging something in. Super simple. Bam. Put that off to the side. I gotta flip this up so that I can get to this. All right, bam. All right, so like I said, they do have the Ospray logo on it. And yeah, you can tell that I've got some cats that go into the mining room because there was cat fur on this. I've got 4 cats. So, but here we go. We can see that these fans are pretty industrial looking, real aggressive on the blade pitch on this. So these are pretty noisy. I'd be curious to see these performance over parallel miner. Like, are these ones better than parallel miner ones? That'd be a good question. Hey, guess what? I'll be able to test that. Why? Because I have some parallel miner fans, and they're brand new. Yep. It's going to happen. Sometime this week. We'll do some testing. All right. So, now that I got that apart, let's go ahead and, considering that I know that the airflow has got to go this way, again, always double checking your arrows, and this has got to go on like this. So I'm going to put this on just like that. Oh, it's already, you can already tell it's so much tinier. It's so tiny. All right. And you don't want to put the long ones into here because you have a chance of actually hitting one of the hash boards. Hash boards are not very far behind where you're screwing the stuff in. So don't think that, oh, I'm just going to use the original screws. These original screws that are in the stock fans are a considerable distance longer. That can make that could damage stuff, so be careful. All right, now I can tighten this down. Now, like I said, I already know that I should have a little less hash rate on there all the way to, I might have to turn stuff down. If I got to turn it down, that's fine. I'm just going to do some testing with it exactly where I have it, right? Because that's what a normal consumer would do, right? They'd be like, oh, I'm going to put these silent fans on there, and they're going to plug it back in, and they're going to walk away. But we're not. We're going to watch this thing and make sure it doesn't overheat. So, bam. There is that. And does it make it around the corner here? No. Of course not. It does not go in there whatsoever. So you need to have the adapter, which is fine. That's why they gave it to you. So you put the adapter on. The only thing I don't like about it is it makes it like a really massive cable now. Oh, hey, come back here. All right. All right. I'm just gonna neatly wrap this cable underneath here like a saw. Hey, that actually worked out pretty good. I'm like, where can I tuck this cable where it's gonna not be looking hideous underneath the other cables? You can't even tell. Look at that. It looks clean. I like that. The other one, not going to be so clean. I gave way too much wiring for this. Oh, don't roll away. Gonna go from looking short and clean right here to super long here. Um, I kind of wish there was a way to make the wiring a little cleaner on this. You guys are going to see in just a moment what I'm talking about, because I'm going to have to bring a set of cables basically from the front going backwards to make this look right. So here's that other fan. Again, got Ospray logo on there, so it's something that they you know, custom length wiring on it and everything, so you can tell that this is made for the unit. And again, the airflow has got to go this way. So again, we are going to look at the other fan, find the arrows, and I got to flip it around. We're going to go like this. And I'm thinking I also want to go, like this and make it, or can I actually like wrap it? Man, should I just go like this and bring it in this way? I gotta grab the cable. Let me grab the extension because it's adding that much more length of cable on here. So I gotta see how I wanna draw this out. So I guess I can do it this direction. Alright. It is what it is, right? I mean, there's nothing that we can do about it. We don't make the cables on there, and I'm not gonna cut the wiring just to shorten the cable length on it, because that'd be the only other option. All right. All right, so definitely smash that lizardy like button. It's awesome stuff, right? I know it's like watching paint dry sometimes, right? But this is the stuff that I like doing. This to me is the fun stuff. Get hardware, do some cool testing on it. Go. All right, so we're going to try to get you plugged in, and then we're going to tuck the wire off to the side. All right. All right. That's pretty much how it's going to be. So you got wires that just loop around the outsides of this now. Not very clean, but functional. You know, functional. We want functionality. We don't care about how clean it looks, right? Here we go. We're gonna go plug this back in. Give me a moment, guys. All right. Oh. Wow, it's like idle speed is way quieter. Oh my lord. Let's see here. All right, it sees everything. Everything's back up. Going to the minor logs. That's right. Mikkel gave me something, a little something. And it was supposed to be kind of cool. Yeah, let's visit that. I'm just kind of waiting for it to start trying to boot up or something. Oh, here we go. We got stuff happening. We have stuff happening. Stuff happening. You don't need to see me up there. You just want to watch the hash. Now, I have it. I do have it sitting at 850 millivolt on the core, and then 830 megahertz. And I've been getting about 40-ish mega hash on Ithaca. So let's see if it's going to continue. I need to move this one over here. Too many tabs open. There we go. Bam. So we have just loaded up the bit stream. So now it's going to apply overclocks, and then the fan should ramp up. We'll see if it wants where it wants to hang on to the hash rate. And see if it wants to overheat on me. So we're going to be watching temperatures and then hash rate. All right, we're applying power. Fans are getting a little louder. Oh, we got two boards at power increases. It starts getting hot. I got to shut everything down and lower voltages and stuff. No biggie. Oop, oop. Wow, it's like way quieter. Getting about the same hash rate. No way. Oh, these are way quieter. Oh my god. Oh, I totally recommend these. So it looks like I'm losing 4 gigahash for it not being as cool. Huh. Let's see here. Temperatures. What are my temps? Oh, we got a warm one. Max temp is at 90. What's my fan speed at? My fans are at 100%. They're at 100% right now, and we got one hash board that it's done a couple of bad shares, which you'll see that when they first fire up. So I'm not concerned as long as it stays exactly where it's at. Board temp's under 50C. FPGA temp is one's at 84C. That's probably the one. There's one board that has a smaller cooler on there, and I bet you that's the one. Oh, our hash rate's starting to pick up a little bit. I've got 37.9 gigahash, so I'll call it 38 gigahash. So now I'm only 2 gigahash off from where I was before. Not bad, not bad. And it looks like my temperatures are stabilizing out. Well, bam, look at that. Yeah, board temps are decent. $77, 68C. I'm totally happy with this. And it's so much more quiet. Oh, you want to know what the good test would be? Let me grab Mrs. Nemesis. Hold on, fellas. First Mrs. Nemesis out here, fellas.
Yeah, what?
Does the noise sound better or worse?
Oh my god, that's so much better. It sounded like the tornado sirens were going off a few days ago. And now I can't even hear this from the back of the house, so yay!
Yeah, and it looks like, oh, it's picking up hash rate. I'm at 39.5 mega hash with the Noctua fans on there.
What were you getting before?
40 on average, so I'm a 1 gigahash low now, and it's still picking up, so I might still be at the same average with a slower moving fan. These things don't use that much wattage. It's like 800 watts right now.
All right. Yay, not $1,000 electric bill.
No, not at all.
All right. Bonus.
It's a profitably quiet miner now. Smash the lizardy like button for that. Hey, at least somebody liked that one. Yay, somebody liked it. And the hardware errors are coming down because it's got more hash rate underneath its belt now, and one core is at 80 degrees Celsius. The rest of them are like I think the middle one's at 70 C, the other one's at 74 C. So temperatures are perfect in my opinion. I see nothing wrong with this. And I'm getting 39 gigahash now, is what it looks like the average is going to start coming out to. So, we're going to let it sit here and test. Whew. Well, it shows one of them here at 86C. And it shows the others. I wonder why these temperatures don't match any of these temperatures. What temperatures are these? 81. There's nothing here that's at 81C. Except this. Did I find like an error in software? Because like I'm showing like 80C on the one chip and 70 and a half on the other two. But when I come over here onto the front page and I give it a quick little refresh, it actually shows 90 here for FPGA temp. How come I'm seeing two different temperatures? What's up with this? Which one do I trust? I don't like that. Whatever that sensor is, I'm not liking. I'm just going to keep an eye on this. Because over here it does not show that. And I know it's got to be on the one cooler that's not as thick as all the rest. I just don't know what it is that it's showing me here. I don't get it. This is weird. Oh, bam. There we go. It's super quiet. What up, Rude, my dude? What's up? What's up? We're just sitting here putting on some Noctua quiet and industrial fans onto an FPGA. Cheers to you, dude, too, dude. So this will be cool because like I'll be able to do some testing with my parallel miner fans too now. So we'll see which fans are better. Is it very quiet? Yeah, it's pretty quiet with the Noctua, with the two Noctua industrial fans on there. Super quiet. And it looks like I lost 1 gigahash across all 3 boards. So because the boards are running a little bit warmer, you're not getting the same same hash rate off of it. But it's still the 39 gigahash overclock. With the stock fans, it's a 40 gigahash overclock. And I think my parallel miner fans, I can cut a carrot with it. So I'd be curious to see if that kind of airflow would actually be even better yet. So I'm gonna test with it on here for like a day or two, and then we'll go ahead and do another video. I'll swap out the fans and we'll do some testing with the other better fans, in my opinion. It'll be loud, but it'll be better fan. We're doing testing. It's all about the testing. It's like the best fans are the only fans. You know that. I know. I do have some of my biggest fans out in the garage. Ooh. This is like probably 2/3 the amount of noise coming off of these fans. I mean, they're still pretty noisy. Everything else seems to be right in temp now, so all right, cool. I'm happy, really. Make it a little quieter and only lose a one gigahash for making it quieter, bro. Now I wonder how much wattage it's pulling. Before it was pulling 830 watts with the original fans on there. Let's see what it's pulling now. Emporia. Wow. I'm utilizing 25 less watts. So those 2 fans I pulled off were 25 watts. So I went from 830 watts to about 807 watts. That is awesome. So that is instant saving. Now again, I'm making 1 less gigahash on top of it. Is that extra gigahash really worth it? Probably. I mean, it helps. It helps, right? So we'll test it out with this. So maybe I'll do a hash rate giveaway on this. I mean, would you guys be interested in some hash rate? Oh yeah, if I had if it was winter out right now, I would it probably be I'd get that 1 giga hash back. Yeah, 100%. Just because the air temp coming in is a lot cooler. Like right now, what's my temperature right now? Let's see here. It's 76. I think that's like 28. Hold on here. 76. Let's see. Oh, so I'm at 25 degrees Celsius, like 24 and a half degrees Celsius. And yeah, if I can get closer to like, let's say 16 degrees Celsius, probably be that sweet spot. But yeah, very stable at that. It's like that's high. Yeah, that's what the temperature's outside right now. It's 24 and a half degrees Celsius out right now. That's actually comfortable right now. I'm not complaining. You are not hearing me complain about this. I mean, it is September and the weather's nice. Hopefully we keep this type of weather going all the way to October, and I'll be a happy guy. Oh yeah, of course. It's always a thing about airflow. Hey, look at that! I got 40 mega hash or 40 giga hash. Woohoo! I've got the 40 back. It's back, guys. It's back on. Must be cooling down outside a little bit. Might be 23C now. I don't even have it. What's even cooler about it is I don't have the my cooling fans in the room on. The only thing it's circulating right now is the fans for the miner. Like I bet if I were to turn on the cooling fans, I bet you it'll drop temp. Let's test that. All right, I have cooling fans turned on. It's like, ooh, I feel the house already cooling down. Let's see if I get hash rate back. It's gonna take a second for the cooler air to recirculate through the machine now. All right. Yep, stuff's starting to cool down in the house, so it's gonna take the miner a minute to cool down too. Alright, let's see here. Stuff's cooling down. Oh yeah, stuff's very much cooling down. Look at that. I got a board temp that's coming down. Oh, we just found another share. Ooh. What up, Sheen? What's up? What's up? Just kind of keeping an eye on stuff. That's all I'm doing right now, guys. I got one hash board that looks like it got cold. Like, I'm gonna go to New Beer. Nice, go get an adult beverage. All right. Jason, the Tiger Eyes boy, just got sent $10 of that sweet visited Bitcoin. He can't be unhappy. Well, looks like everything, all the temperatures are looking good. And the noise is down. I'm very happy actually. Looks like she was doing better when she was running hotter. Oh, we are tuning FPGAs with the Noctua fans on it. So the VU35P is super quiet. So we're now watching temperatures now that we got the Noctua fans because it's not pushing as much airflow. It's like, oh yeah. So it looks like I'm bouncing between like 38 to 40 gigahash here on Ithaca. So Not bad, not bad. I need some more drinkage. It's like, I think I'm gonna turn the AC on. I'm sweating in the house. Nice. Yeah, I don't use AC here at the house. And now that stuff's cooling down in the house, that I turned I just turned my exhaust fans on in the mining room, and my house cools down. It's like 74 degrees out, so it's nice. Yes, sir. That's 82.4 C. Yes, I use DC. No, no. DC is only on the on PC side of stuff. You're always using direct current. To get it out of the wall, it's always alternating current. But I'm on 240. I'm on basically 242 phase. Well, if you're talking, DC, no. I mean, I don't personally use DC. Everything I hook up to is AC. Computer uses DC. You basically, so if you're looking at this, Tech Man, and you see on there it's got the HW error percentage. That's the hardware error. Basically, how many times it's submitting a bad share. You can go up to 5% before it will shut down. And then I wouldn't really run these past like 90, 95C. Like 90, 95C is pretty damn hot for these cores. Even though it's got a good cooler on there, that's still pretty toasty. But I've got the Noctua fan, so it's easier to get the temperatures up like this. So this is the first day I'm putting the Noctua fans on, so I'm expecting to see hotter than normal temperatures. My temps were a lot cooler with the other fans, but they are louder. So small trade-off, right? And I'm pretty much getting the same hash rate. So I'm not really losing anything by having the Noctua fans on there, it looks like. It just looks like stuff's running a little bit warmer, but it's good to go. I know, right, Root? It's all about the OnlyFans. Thermal paste. These are thermal paste, and if I had to take a guess, they're using Thermal Grizzly thermal paste. Woohoo, we got another share. So yeah, I'm not losing any hash rate right now. None whatsoever. I know, these things are pretty cool, bro. And the interface on this is so clean. Not yet. Not yet. I have not done solo block on this one. I don't know if it's possible. I'm not sure how possible it is. I'd have to look into that. So we're just sitting here exploring all of this stuff. So I mean, I put the cooling fans on and I got my hash rate back. Yeah, only Osprays. Only Osprays. And guys, if you can do me a favor, go tag Ospray on Twitter. Go tag them saying that, you know, I'm live doing a video, and you know, get the word out there, people. We have serious hash rate going on here. This is as real as it gets. I want everybody to sit there and tweet at Ospray, you know, and give them the link to this video live stream. I want everybody to do that, and then this week we will do a hash rate giveaway. Yeah, you heard me. You heard that right. We'll give you 24 hours of free hash rate with this one unit. All you have to do is give me a not right now. Don't do it now, but because I don't want anybody to ever publicly post their wallet addresses. If you ever see a wallet address of mine on here, it's either A, it's a test wallet, or B, it's a dev wallet, or C, it's going directly to the exchange. So right now it's just on a test wallet. So it's nothing that I keep anything really significant into. I only fired up this wallet just for mining. And it was the easiest way to get it to go to the exchange. So, bam. If you guys want some free 24 hours worth of hash rate, guys, I can set that all up for you. Make sure that you get, but don't give me an exchange wallet, guys. It's a pain in the butt with Ithaca to do an exchange wallet, because then I've got to you got to transfer each individual exchange back to the to ZagX, because that's like the only place you can fucking get rid of it. So you'll have to set up like a MetaMask wallet or something like that with Ithaca already on there. They do not have a core wallet. Yes, Techman, I have the VU35P. Can you run unmineable to BTC? As long as it's got Itica on there. It's ITICA, bro. Yeah, or I'm sorry, it's ETICA. I spelt it wrong too. Oh, don't trust me. I had to re-see that one. Yeah, it's ETICA. Don't mind me. I say it like an American. It's like, give me any word. I'll screw it up for a nickel. Yes, sir. That is it. That is what this is mining on, my dude. And my temps are doing good. Look at that. All my temps are well within tolerance. I'm happy. I'm super happy. Windows only miners are buildos. Don't be a buildo. Hell no. Is that just as bad as being a Richard? Like, don't be a Richard. Whoa. Nobody likes Jeff, okay? We can keep Jeff out of the conversation, okay, Rude? Because the only thing that's worse than a Jeff is a Geoff. They say it's Jeff, but when you look at it, it's Geoff. Hey, see, I like Jerry. You know, when I hear Jerry, it reminds me of Tom and Jerry. It's like my childhood right there. You like that one? G-Hop is not Jeff. I'm actually really impressed with this. With the Noctua fans on there, it's pretty damn quiet. I don't feel like I'm yelling. Um, and yeah, I mean, they're about the same noise level as my cooling fans. I hear my cooling fans and the FPGA at about the same rate. It's like, what? What you say? I can't hear you. I know it's kind of weird to like not have to yell. I've got so many years of just, you know, 40 GPUs with 3 fans on each GPU, and then two fans, no three, no four cooling fans, and then some of the rigs had its own fans on there. So I mean, there were like over 100 fans in that room. I mean, it was just so absolutely loud. Only fan and pigeon hook coin you're mining. Yeah. Holy fans. If OnlyFans and Pornhub had a mineable token for themselves, would you guys mind prawn? I mean, real question, you know. Would you guys want to secure porn? Rude's like, yes, where do I sign up? You're nasty. There's money to be made. It's like, oh, sign me the fuck up. It's like it's already been tried. I know. I know. I think it was built on Verge or something like that. Yeah, there was something like that. It was a while back. It was like they had a Spanky coin. Oh god, there was a few of them that came out, and I was just like, oh my lord. You say Vertcoin, your fans are very loud. Yeah, no, I could have said Vertcoin. I mean, but the FPGAs don't go on the Vertcoin. There's no bitstream for them as of right now. Could there be one made at some point in time? I have no clue. I would say that if there's enough monetary and if there's enough incentive, you can build any kind of bitstream or ASIC to tailor on to any GPU coin, because it's just hashing algorithms at the end of the day. It's like, what's the hashing algorithm looking for? X, Y, and Z. Well, can I deliver that in a different way? Yeah? All right, let's bet, you know? Like, people didn't even remember that, you know, Bitcoin was once mined by CPU. CPU, GPU, FPGA, ASIC is the cycle. Now, is it worth going beyond a CPU or a GPU? Do you lose a lot of efficiency if you start walking too far away? Depends on how they set the algorithm up, you know. CPU, GPU, yeah, FPGA ASIC, yeah. And then it's the cycle of how things go. And what's funnier is it takes an FPGA to make a CPU, GPU, and an ASIC. So you're basically using the easiest hardware, the second easiest hardware, the hardware that created the hardware, and then the ASIC, which was the hardware completely made efficient. Absolutely awesome stuff, you know. That's why, like, people are like you got to understand, like, if you're gonna go into mining, ASICs are the end goal. It's the most efficient capital deployment, the most efficient way of utilizing energy. So if you were a GPU miner or a CPU miner, your goal should be trying to constantly update. The more you can update, the more profitable you stay, because you're going to be on the most efficient hardware. I would rather see people utilize less hardware and have better hash rates. So if you're wanting the best bang for your buck, and it's a coin you believe in, and they've got an ASIC available, go for it. You're gonna have a better time with it. Why? Because you're gonna be able to have an interface like this. You're gonna plug it in. You're gonna look for the miner on your network, and bam. You're gonna pull this up. You're gonna log in. You're gonna be like, my God, this makes everything look easy. It's super clean, easy to set up the miner, easy to update this stuff, easy to set the fan curves up on everything. Awesome stuff. And then I can still look at my hash rate. Bam, this is in the miner, right? Man, the hash rate is amazing on this. And it's literally, it's pulling like at tops 310 watts. I'm basically saving 25 watts by putting the Noctua fans on here. So that's power saving. That is absolutely power savings. 25 watts a day. That means every, let me think about this. Every 4 days, I'm saving myself 25 cents every 4 days by running these fans. So that's how I'm looking at this. I'm now, about, maybe 2 or 3% more profitable. Time to mow. Nice, nice. Well, if you like old hardware, I have some 1070s and 1080s for sale. And if anybody wants to get me to 2,000 subscribers, or help me get 2,000 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway, and I'll give away a 1070, a gigabyte, Gaming X, triple fan, goodness. So you got to get me to 2,000 subscribers, Rude, and you might be able to win yourself some free hardware. I'm just saying. For you, Rude, I would ship it to you. Just because you've been around on my channel for a while. You would be one of the few people I would ship it to where you live. I know it's gonna cost me, but I'll ship it to you. For sure, Rude. It's not a problem. It's what I do for the awesome people that would I'd have to see what they're going for now. I mean, if you're serious and you're interested in some 1070s and some 1080s, hit me up in Discord. We'll talk privately. Private services. So I have a bunch of them actually. I can tell you everything that I. Oh, 400 subscribers. Oh yeah, something like that. I know. I mean, you do make a valid point, Tech Man. You do make a valid point. I mean, we all know that if I only give away one, Tech Man wins. The universe has rigged the system for fucking Tech Man. I have nothing to do with it, okay? The universe tilts on its side and he wins. Every time. I don't know what it is. It's like God came up and gave the pinball machine a little bump with his hip, and fucking Tech Man wins. I know, right? Rudy always wins. Every time you're like, son of a... How? You're like, fucking Tech Man, fucking rigged. God has rigged the system. I know, on Red Panda, he always wins. I see his name there, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother to try. I'm just gonna walk away because Tech Man's here. He's gonna win. I know everywhere. As soon as you see Tech Man's name, it's like he won. So I mean, Tech Man makes a good point because like he's gonna win one. So I mean, I guess I gotta give away two. So I guess that's just how it's gonna be. All right. So if you guys can get me over 2,000 subscribers, there will be a 1070 gigabyte Gamer X triple fan giveaway. Come on, guys, get me over that 2,000 subscriber hump. Shill it like you're shilling hearts never desired before. It's like 1080. No. They're TIs. I have 1080 Ti's. I'm not giving away 1080 Ti's. No. If somebody wants one, they can buy one off of me. They are for sale. I'm only keeping one out of the collection of 1080 Ti's. So if you're interested in buying one, Rude, we can talk. 100%. Hey, they are the GOAT. The greatest of all time GPUs. That's a GPU that NVIDIA will never make the mistake of making a GPU like that again. That 1080 Ti outperformed the 20 series in majority of cases, if not performed the same amount. It's like that is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. 11 gigabytes of VRAM on there. Like fucking performance to power to price ratio was beautiful. And I still think that in a lot of cases, the 1070s and the 1080s, I don't think they're completely down and out quite yet. For somebody who's needs a gaming rig and they want to participate in the mining, these are still very viable cards. Now, are they the most profitable ones on the market? Oh, hell no. But overall, they're still good for what they do. No, they're still they're still supporting those. The 10 series, yeah, they're still supporting 10 series, I thought. Hold on here. Now you're gonna get me to do a little research here. Okay, so it's in maintenance mode now. So it's not that they're completely dropping it. So they're giving all the security patch updates still. But they're not doing any quote-unquote hardware patch updates to optimize functionality on the card. So basically, new game comes out. They're not going to sit there and include the drivers for the 10 series for the optimization, which means that it'll still work on everything. It's just that you're going to have less and less optimizations to be able to push your frame rate. So you're going to start seeing on some of your AAA titles diminishing returns as time goes on. That's because, and if you really think about it, if all you're doing is playing in 1080p, that's pretty damn already optimized, and your limiting factor realistically at that point is the hardware itself. It's like I've been gaming since the 90s, and I have watched the evolution of how gaming devices in general, from handhelds all the way to console and PC, have transpired over the years, and what hardware is just obsolete really quickly. Back in the day, you had a lot of CPU bottlenecking because everything had to go through the CPU. Modern day stuff, although it's still going through the CPU, it's still offloading it to something else if it can. And it's just like, oh, you're gonna do that? Oh, well, we're just gonna trust that you did your job. Go, 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 go. And you're just gonna miss out on some of the, the really good graphical updates on there to be able to push the vibrant colors or something like that. But depending on your gaming setup, your monitors, You're really not going to notice the difference until you get onto a AAA title and you're like, God, I can't even push the frame rate in the slightest. I'm trying to get frame rate, so you're turning everything else down because they're not optimizing it for the game engine that you're running on. So think of it that way. And it's just going to take, it's just showing that, okay, you want to play these better games, you're going to update at some point in time. But for the mining realm, what I've noticed over the years is it's not uncommon to see a mining device still be viable for mining 5 to 7 years after the device came out. So as long as you're within that, I would say between 7 to 8 year window on hardware, you're actually doing pretty good, pretty decent. And considering that there's still a bunch of people that are utilizing like 1060 Ti's, that tells you a lot on the market. It has not moved past the 10 series. There's always somebody out there that's interested in the hardware. Yeah, the RX 470, the R9, yeah, the Pentium 75 processors. Yeah, so I mean, you're still gonna have a lot of the support. I mean, like you can still fire up some old ass ancient hardware. Are you gonna have enough cash to be able to effectively run some of the OSs? Oh no. Like if you try to take something that was designed for Windows 98 and you try to put Windows 10 on it, yeah, you're gonna watch the bottleneck just booting up. And it hasn't even spit out a display yet. We're just talking about trying to process what it's supposed to do for the dashboard. You'll see the how much performance you don't have. I mean, that's what's forced me over the years to update. Is like you go to boot something up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some chips and some dip before my computer boots up, and then I can game. I mean, literally, it was painful sometimes to like boot stuff up, and I wasn't going on to anything stupid. I was only playing games. I didn't do anything else on there. I was just an avid gamer. So it was just that OS with update, and you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that update. Oh man, I broke my computer. Commodore 64. Oh, I remember them days. Oh yeah, I remember them days for sure. So this is pretty dope, I have to say. What's my fan speed is showing it's maxed out, but I can barely even hear it. It's awesome. Playing Larry, that was first game you had on it. Oh my god. I think one of the first games I ever played was like Oregon Trail. Yeah, I'm that old. And I don't want to hear anybody saying that they're good at gaming until you go on to regular Nintendo and play the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game and beat the whole game. You are not a gamer unless you can figure out how to beat that game. Good fucking luck. This cat is very trusting that I don't move my chair. He's got his legs wrapped around my leg of the chair. If I like roll back, I got him. His leg won't know what hit it. Well, it looks like everything's going good on this thing. I mean, here we are, just kind of. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is rolling good on it. That is about it. No fire, no smoke. Everything seems to be running really good. It's bouncing between 38 to 40 gigahash a second for 400 and not 400, 810 watts. So these fans are definitely using less wattage by 20 to 25 watts. So everything seems to be doing good. I like it. Nice. %, A-OK. I know, right? So we've been sitting here watching it. It's basically what I've been doing, just kind of because like I would be sitting here no matter what. So if anybody wanted to hang out, that's what we're doing right now. Just because no matter what I'm doing, I'm just watching this to make sure that temperatures stay in check. Try playing Battletoads. Hey Jason, I sent funds to that the $10 to that wallet address that you gave me. So thank you for playing Pop Quiz on Crypto and Hot Rods. Like you never know, guys. Whenever I'm gonna play Pop Quiz, you know, you might be able to win something. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was not that hard. I don't think you played it on. I don't think you played the game on hard then. It's like, don't lie. Are you one of those people that plays it on the game on easy just so that you have a good gaming experience? Because like, you can ask the wife. There are games where I play very rarely because after about 20 to 30 minutes, I'm getting pissed off at the game. Because yeah, I've got it on hard, and it's fucking hard. Right, babe?
Yeah, you get to one spot that you can't get past the spot.
Yeah, and she's like, then I get the one spot in the game I can't get past, and I get pissed off. Yep, because I played the fucking game on hard. Hard is, like, the only time I'd play a game on easy is if I was, like, renting the game. Or it was just a demo, and I just wanted to kind of get a feel for how far into the game and what it looked like. It's like the last. No. You see, you want to know what it really boils down to, Jason? Is that all the other levels, you did them so many times that you knew what you needed to do at each level. And that last level was like, it would take you almost a year to get past. And then you felt like you were like the Ninja Turtle, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle god. Oh, dude, I think they purposely made all the Ninja Turtle games a big old middle finger to all the gamers out there. They were like, man, they were able to beat it after a year. Well, we'll make it worse next time. Next time it's like a year and a half. The next one comes out, it like took somebody 2 years to get past it, and you're like, I don't know if we can make it any harder than that. If we make it too hard, nobody will ever buy the game. Or they just buy it because just to spite it, you know? It'd be like it's like sport hunting. You're like trying to see how far into the game you can go before you quit. Like, yeah, I got about 2/3 of the way in, man. It's pretty good, right? ET for Atari. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, that was a good one. Um, God, what was the other one? NHL hockey, in television. That was pretty wicked. Pitfall. Oh, Pitfall. Yep. Even the wife's sitting there going, I hate Pitfall. Yeah, Pitfall on a Commodore. Let's just spice it all up. Well, I think from here I'm gonna call it here, because like we're just sitting here watching this thing hash away. So I'm going to go and do some few other things. So thank you, everybody, for being here. All that good stuff. We've been live here for 2 flipping hours. You guys are awesome. You're all amazing. We've got 20 shares on here with the new fans on. It's bouncing in a little bit of a wider range on the hash rate because it's not as cool. And then I'm going to test it like this for a couple of days. The wife will be very happy. And then I'm going to be putting on my Parallel Miner fans on there and seeing which ones really, between the server style fans, which ones are really performing better. You know, does the Parallel Miner fans keep it cooler to where the Parallel Miner fans are actually at a lower speed? That'd be interesting, you know, get a Parallel Miner fan at like on setting 3 instead of setting 5 and 6, where it's got this nice little whistle to it. We'll have to find out. Heck yeah, Rude. Thank you for being here as usual. And you know, definitely hit up Twitter, give our friends over at Ospray a little shout out, you know. Tag them and out there, let them know, and tag this video and tag them in it. This way they know where you guys heard all this information from. Yo, it's like get a RPM fan. That's basically what my Parallel Miner fans are. They're OG Jesus. What up, Grizza? It's like, I'm not an old geezer, but I'm OG. But, yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here. It's been like a 2-hour live stream, all that good stuff. You know, definitely go out there. It's like Giza in the UK is a different term to USA. I will agree with you then. You would be an expert at that over me. Giza in in the United States is like an old man. I'm like, it's like I'm in the UK. Nice, my dude. Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you for being here, my dude. Certainly smash that lizard like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, you know, all that good stuff. We have good time over here to talk about hardware mining and all that good stuff. So if that stuff interests you, you're in the right spot. You mining crypto? Yeah, sick. Nice, yeah. That's basically what this is all about here. Bam. It's like I've been subbed for ages, I think. Nice. Nice. That's what's up. It's like must have been when I was looking into mining on YouTube. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Love it. Glad to see that you're still around. It's like one of those things of it depends on how complex you really want to make it. Like something like this, right? Something like this looks complex, right? It's one device. It's an all-in-one device. I look for the device on my network. I log into it and I have a nice clean interface like this to utilize. You set your miner stuff up here and tell it to go. And then you can look at the mining, all your mining stuff right there. All in one unit. Stuff like this, like it is like the easy button. You're not dealing with building a computer, finding this software so that you can mine this coin. This is all right here, all in one thing. Ospray, I have, if you're ever interested in it, I mean, they're a little pricey, of course, I get it. But for what you're getting out of it is well worth the investment, in my opinion. I mean, what do I know? I'm only a boob tuber. But I have links down below that'll get discounts and stuff on there. And so if you're ever interested in rolling down this rabbit hole ever, I'm not pressuring you that you have to go do this. You know, it's like I'm not telling people, oh, you got to get into mining, otherwise leave my channel. No. If you're ever interested, I mean, it's like stuff like this is actually the easiest way to stay involved with a lower experience level. I'm not going to sit there and say that you don't know what you're doing. It's just it's easier to deploy, easier to maintain, and somebody who's newer to mining can easily set this stuff up. I love this stuff, you know. It's like, but you know, it's like I wouldn't say that. Oh my God, you have to get into it. These, like I said, these units are pricey. It's definitely an investment. And I'm never going to sit there and tell people, oh, make this investment. It'll be the best decision of your life. No, I could be wrecking you. Dude, it's just because I did something stupid. Don't do something stupid with me. Do your research, you know. Definitely look into it. See what coins that you're able to act like. They've got a list on Ospray electronics .io. And you can sit there and look at what coins that their machines are mining and see if it's something you want to get involved with. If it's not, you know, that it is what it is, you know. I've just got a little, I have a contract with them. They've sent me a demonstration unit that I get to send back. So, I mean, I'm not paying for anything. So they're giving me something so that I can test and give you awesome people this great information. So that's basically what I'm doing here for you guys. Yep. Everything in the long term seems to inflate over time. So it is what it is, you know. So I mean, I tell people just make the best decision for yourself and then move forward. No regrets, you know. For me, I think that this hardware is very interesting. It's running about 810 watts, so very power efficient for what you're getting. Are there other FPGAs out there that are more power efficient? Yes. The Osprey also offers it. They're the VU33Ps, which those are the old Force kittens that are repurposed. They were more efficient. If you're able to get your hands on a VU9P, now you have a bunch of people's full attention, because those are going to be your best hash rate, best efficiency possible. Bam. Yeah, the VU9. It's an FPGA chip. So you could tell which generations you have by which chipsets you have. VU9s all the way up, you know. So seen it mentioned in forums. Oh yeah. The VU9 chips, there was a few different variations, and then there was one that was made more for mining, and there was two variations on those. They were amazing. Yeah. It's pretty decent. It's like I've pretty much mined on a lot of those different hardwares over the years. It's like might as well keep it streaming. Raining here. Nice. It's like I have a little Bitcoin USB mining stick here. Nice. Which one do you have? Which old one do you have, dude? And how many of them do you have? I know some people who have a bunch of them. They're not worth running, but yeah, they're pretty dope. Like this is an old grid seed Bitcoin miner right here. This one's ancient. In comparison of Bitcoin mining, it's so old it's got surface dust on it, and yes, this thing still works. This thing did not get broken. This thing still this mines Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Bitcoin. Yeah, old school. This is like one of the earlier examples of Bitcoin miners. Yeah, when did the grid seed come out here? Release date. March 20th, 2014. So this is from 2014. Oh, the ASIC miners. Oh, when did those come out? Oop. When did that come out? The Black Eruptor. It just has the Bitcoin logo on it, right? On a fat case. When did those come out? 2013. So that one's a year older than my grid seed. Yeah, ASIC miner Block Eruptor, 330 mega hash, and Sapphire miner. So that also did the Litecoin on it too. So that basically was this with less chips. I'm not I watched Digibyte get destroyed by all the ASICs. I should give everybody a history lesson on Bitcoin. I mean, I know a lot of the minor history on the stuff. I'm trying to get CoinDaddy on Twitter, guys, to do another interview with me, because he's got the Bitcoin Museum, which that has all the different miners that have been used over the years on Bitcoin mining. It's worth nothing. Oh my god. I hope you have some of those sweet visiting Bitcoin from back then. Because all that Bitcoin that you got, man, that would be life changing right now. It's like to think that somebody hit a full Bitcoin block with this grid seed miner for 50 Bitcoin. This earned somebody 50 Bitcoin. It's like I spent it having fun. It's like I don't have anything. I spent it having fun. It's like I cut my bee trash that I got for free before it released, and that's doing well. I mean, something for free is, you know, as long as it doesn't go to zero, you're doing good. I mean, it's a shit coin. It's like, did anybody find the hard drive in the trash? Oh, that one guy. Oh, that's right. He threw his hard drive out. He'd been like looking in it because it had hundreds of Bitcoin on the hard drive. Good luck. Even if he were to find it at this point in time, that hard drive's destroyed. There's no way there's recovering that fucking hard drive. I mean, imagine, like, you know it went into the landfill, and you're like, I can prove it went into the landfill, right? Cool. You can prove it went into the landfill. If it's been more than a few years and it's been going through the weather, good luck. If it went to the recycling center, that's already been made into either a dashboard or a new computer. It's like, don't forget the government that seized a lot of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as well. Yeah, and they've been slowly selling off. That's what's been some of the dump that we've been getting has been the IMF dumping Bitcoin and then the U.S. government dumping Bitcoin. They're not happy with you being good with your investment. They want you to fail. The government is not working for the people anymore. There is no government that works for the people. I know it's stupid to dump. Oh my god! But at least we have El Salvador with Nayib Bukele that's looking at making the very first geothermal electric mining facility paid for by volcano bonds. I know. Well, they don't want it to, because think of it this way. So, as much as we, on our side, you know, from me going, oh, I'm a Bitcoiner, why the hell would you sell? That's a foolish idea. Now, you flip that coin over, you're on the establishment side of things. That Bitcoin is a direct threat to my national currency. My job is to protect my currency by all foreign adversaries, foreign or domestic. So I'm going to do things that are necessary to ensure that your currency dominance could never take place. So yeah, exactly. It makes sense. I mean, so they're more incentivized to make sure that your investment stays just an investment, never mainstream currency. They already hate El Salvador over this. Even the Romans fought that evolution, my dude. Even the Romans fought it. So every death of a currency has been fought tooth and nail to protect. Oh yeah. But that's not going to be feasible. There's, like, how can I put this? Man has not really fully left the confines of Earth's orbit. Even going to the moon, you are still within Earth's orbit.
Excuse me.
Nothing has gone, no manned vehicle has gone past our atmosphere 100%. They call it the Horizon Sphere or something like that, or some kind of weird terminology they have that man has never, like, breached with our equipment, with a manned vessel. So I think we need to do more testing on that. I mean, we've got astronauts that are going to be up there until next year because, you know, we can't get them down right now. You're not going to get me to believe that man is capable right now of mining an asteroid that's flying faster than all get out. And then let's say that happens, right? This asteroid's on an orbit going around the sun, right? It takes a hot minute before that thing comes back around. You're going to be looking at people trying to colonize an asteroid that's being pulled through through space Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, it'd be a wild ride, but yeah, I don't know how safe that is. I mean, it's not like man can track all the way around. It's like be rappers and celebs next year for press. Oh my god, yeah, we'll be living in the movie Idiocracy. If you guys have never seen Idiocracy, we're like right there. We are like right there. I think South Park did it best. It was what was it? It was a douche and a turd sandwich. That's who you were voting for. It's like, yeah, quite spot on. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing this, dude?
So we are over that 1 hour marker, or over 2 hour marker, guys. So I think I'm gonna call it here. It's like they giving Gatorade to the grass and it's not even living. Yeah, it's like Nemesis for president. I'd be too real for them. They have a problem with Trump. Good God, I hate to see what they would do with me. It's like, might watch it now. Yeah. Nice. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you. All that good stuff. Thank you, Grizza, for showing back up. Been a while since you've been on here. Awesome to have some OGs coming back around. It's awesome to see that. It's good to see OGs around whenever the market is not doing what everybody wants it to do, which is number always go up, you know. Everybody's like, oh, 58,000, man, it sucks. And I'm sitting here going, man, you guys are stupid. It's like, heck yeah. Thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Certainly check out Ospray if you're looking at for FPGAs, and use the links that I have down below. It'll get you some discounts. Yeah, I get a little kickback for it, but you know what? You still get, it's still a coupon for you, no matter how you look at it. So, guys, definitely check it out. And with that being said, thank you all for being here. Peace out. Stay savage. May your watts be low and your hash be high. I'll see you on the next one. Smash that lizard like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Yo.